In this lesson, you will learn how to create a virtual inventory model. Like a virtual package, a virtual model is not a physical inventory item. A lot of Flex customers will use a virtual model to act as a trigger mechanism for a variety of suggestions. As an example of this, let's look at a virtual model called Green Room Components. The idea behind this virtual model is that when it is placed on a quote, the suggestions window will appear and allow you to build a green room from scratch. First, you can see that this item is listed as a virtual model. You can also see, just like the virtual package, that you cannot manually adjust the availability of a virtual model. The availability is based on the availability of the suggested items. We will not apply a price to the virtual model because the final price will be based on the suggested items that we use. Notice that the virtual model does not have a Contents tab. It will be made up entirely out of suggestions. As the first suggestions, let's add some furniture. We will add all the furniture options that we want available when building a green room for a customer. Then, we will apply the suggestion type Green Room Furniture to each furniture suggestion. In this system, the Green Room Furniture suggestion type is set up to not be included in the price and will add as a child item. Now, let's add a couple options for a TV screen in the green room. The Green Room Monitor suggestion type is also set up to not be included in the price and will add as a child item. Finally, let's add some pipe and drape to the suggestions. The Green Room Drape suggestion type is set up just like the last two suggestion types. In addition to inventory items, you can also add services to the suggestions of a virtual item. Let's say that we want to suggest 2 stagehands as part of the Green Room package. And we will include it as a general suggestion type. Now, if we go to a quote and add the Green Room Components virtual model, you will see the Suggestions window appear with all the items that we placed on the Suggestions tab. You'll remember from the lesson about suggestion types that each suggestion type will appear as its own tab in the Suggestions window. You can choose the suggestions that will best fit the needs of this particular job. Click Accept, and you will see that each suggestion was added, and the total price is based on the individual price of each item. This system is set up to line mute the child elements by default, which means that these items will not be visible on the PDF copy that you send to a customer. But let's uncheck the line mute box this time to see how the PDF copy will look with these line items visible. You can get really creative with virtual models. We have some customers that use virtual models to build entire shows or rooms. Let's jump over to another Flex system real quick, where there's an item called Build a Breakout Room. This item is set up with dozens of suggestions and suggestion types that will make it easy for somebody entering the quote to build an entire breakout room. So if we place this on a quote, the Suggestions window will appear, and the Suggestion Type tabs give you very specific instructions on how to create a breakout room. If you have any questions about virtual models, please email support@flexrentalsolutions.com.